See the stumbling blocks as you slipped on cracks. It's commandment laws, so we need to stay on track. Your heart is a house at mercy, put it on my back. One body with your shy, no, so we can't move slack.
We're the Hebrew Israelites. We come in week in, week out. The Protestant downfall of this wicked kingdom known as Sodom in Egypt. God who want to face Jerusalem and give all praises, honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Baharakah Kadash. And double honor to the elders of the house of David that taught us his words and keep sincerity to wake up the diaspora of Israel that's scattered across the four pillars of the earth. Mighty Shalom, Shabbat Shalom to the brothers on the highways and byways making their bodies to live a sacrifice to get this truth out to the so-called black Native Americans and the Indians to let them know that they are the true biblical Israelites of the Bible, God's chosen people. Mighty Shalom to the sisters out there that are holding it down for their husbands, holding it down in the law section of the commandments, the references their husbands. If they don't have husbands at home, that they're referencing their fathers. They not have any fathers at home, that they're representing Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, truth and sincerity in this truth. And mighty shalom to the children out there that are honoring their fathers and their mothers in truth and sincerity. So we're out here today, like we said, to prophesy the downfall of this building, but to also wake up the lost tribe of the house of Israel. Yeah, we're here to feed the sheep that are gone missing and scatter the fold. And we can identify who's the nation of people that are lost and scattered the fold. Going on that basis of what month they like to call this. They like to call this Black History Month. And we need to understand Black history. You don't know where you're going unless you know where you're coming from. And we know where we're coming from. We're not coming just off a slave boat. We're coming from a lineage of royalty and a higher priesthood and holiness, man. And women. And we need to identify that, and we can identify that today in 2024 because we can read. Okay, so give me Baruch chapter 4 and verse 5, I believe.
Verse 5, yeah. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4. Baruch chapter 4 verse 6. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved God to wrath.
Hold on. So what nation of people was sold to a nation? Because that only happened to one nation of people that's been documented and publicized for the mass to understand and to know to keep us at a lower state. What nation of people is that? We can identify that today as the so-called black Native American Seminole Indians. We're the only people whose captivity has been publicized for everybody to know and given a month to it. For you to remember what you did to our ancestors, how you oppressed us in slavery. You gave us a month to remember what you did to us. But the Most High said we weren't sold to you guys. Well, read again.
Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved God to wrath.
He didn't sell us to the nations to destroy us. We got sold to a nation of people because we didn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Yeah, so identify that only this nation of people got the law, statutes, and commandments, not everyone. We're not coming here based off a Christian doctrine. We're coming here based off the Bible itself. On the foundation of the book. On the foundation of the Old and New Testament. That people can identify the nations that are mentioned in there and one particular nation that is God's chosen. Read.
Ye were delivered unto the enemies.
So we were delivered unto our enemies. That is still plain in the plain sight to say who our enemy is. Because our enemies like to speak these words to us and try to give us reparations and try to clean up, try to pay for their crimes in money. We don't want to be paid in money. The Messiah said the only way you can deal with blood and payment with blood is blood by blood.
God.
But we're here patiently waiting, so we're out here to do a mission to wake up our people so our people can get spared from that rod of iron that's going to come from the Messiah when he comes back. See?
Tobit chapter 5 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
So he called him and he came in and they saluted one another. Then Tobit said to his brother, show me, of what tribe and family art thou?
Yeah. So we call to our province and we salute our province to identify what tribe we're from. We're from Israel. We are the true Israelites.
You're killing the Israelites.
Yeah, we're the Israelites. No, we're not Israelis, we're Israelites. That's a difference.
Israelites, they're killing the...
That's the Israelis.
No, Israelites.
No, they're the Israelis. The ones that are killing them now.
Those are Philistines and Israelites. So you are Israelite and they're Philistine. So you...
Are you talking them? Are you
Samson and what? Who's David and who's Goliath now?
Okay, so are you talking in modern terms or are you talking back then?
You know people talk about the reparation about slavery, right?
Yeah.
So where are we if we're going to back so what the British to pay our people? So it's one and the same.
Wait. You have to fight your standpoint because I can answer your question, but if you're just going to start something and run on, then you're not going to get the answer to what you want to know. You're just going to start nonsense and not even get an understanding of what you're saying. Because everything that this man said, we can show it in the Bible. Yes, David slayed the Philistine, he slayed the lion. Because that was a mission that was given to him by the Most High Yahweh, and the message came from Samuel to do it. Because of the Philistines were killing the Israelites. So they needed a savior. So before you start saying about the Israelites killing the Philistines, remember what the Philistines were doing to us beforehand. That's why the Most High anointed David to do it. That's why David became the mighty warrior, because he followed the Lord's commandments. Don't get mad at us when we start defending ourselves and standing up for our nation. That's what the nation likes to do as well. The moment the so-called blacks, Native Americans, Seminole Indians start standing up for themselves and for their nation, they don't like it. Because they understand that we have a higher power than them. We have power because of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. A power that's like a fool to be reckoned with. Read. Yeah, so we're out here to wake up the lost people of the house of Israel, man. The 12 tribes of the lost people of the house of Israel. Read.
First Maccabees chapter 2 verse 10.
Read.
What nation have not had a part in her kingdom?
So what nation has not had a part of that, had their filthy hands on us, man, and documented it? Everyone likes to say, oh, the Irish went into slavery. You ain't documented. You didn't get documented the way we did. The man's talking about the Philistines and David. That's documentation of our people. And it's still happening now. That's what happens in no other nation. We don't.
What nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils?
And who ain't taking what we own? Everything we touch and we make and we invent, you take with your grabbing hand and oppress us and destroy us. What we meant to do is just sit back and say, oh, don't worry, why Jesus is going to save us? Oh, don't worry, I'm just going to go to my landlord and he's going to do it. To hell with that. To hell with the heathen way. We're going to wait for the Messiah to come and do reparation. That's our reparation. You cannot cleanse the land of blood without the blood that's been spilled, but by the man that spilled the blood, man. Power phrase. You want to know what that is? That is in Numbers chapter, so that's
5.
yeah, Numbers 5:33. Can you finish that?
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive.
Yep.
I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
Exactly that. The Most High does these things. So when we went into captivity, the Most High made that happen. So we can identify that. So when He's going to come back and make recompense, He's going to use us to kill. But it's going to be from Him. He kills and makes alive. So we're in a dead state now, in a dead mindset. So we're dead in spirit. And you can make us alive in spirit. By coming back to the Lord and commandments and His word.
Deuteronomy chapter 29 and verse 20. The Lord Yahweh will not spare him, but then the anger of the Lord and His jealousy shall smoke against that man, and all the curses that are written in this book shall lie upon him, and the Lord shall blot out his name from under heaven, and the Lord shall separate him unto evil out of all the tribes of Israel, according to all the curses of the covenant that are written in the book of the law.
God. From the Most High, when he does that, man, he's going to set that bound. Because we're under the curse. But when that curse is now going to be inflicted onto the heathen, those that want to join hands with them, you're going to still reap what you sow.
Right.
We weren't sold into captivity to our enemy for nothing, because we disobeyed. Now that we're waking up, the Most High will start flipping things. We understand black history, so-called black history. We understand who we are. We understand the judgment that come from the Most High and the curses and the blessings that He's going to send upon us. But if you still want to be a cursed man, stay in Babylon. But if you want to be a saved Israelite, come back. All praise to Shah Bashim Yahushua, Rabbi Thurston.
This is Baruch chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us.
We are still in yeah, we're still in our captivity. What nation of people are still in captivity? What are we asking for reparation? It means we're still captive. Why are we asking for something? If we're so free, why are we asking for reparations? Why are we asking for a payment if we're so free? It means we're still in bondage. We still have a bond on us. Read, King.
For a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments.
Exactly, subject to payments. Now we have to pay. We have to pay them. We're paying them electricity, gas, light, rent. We're paying them to take our own money out of the bank. Our other money. We're still in that captivity mindset. We've been it the most and the hardest. We're still the nation that gets paid the least.
Right.
We work as hard, even harder, and we still get paid. And you want reparations for what?
Right.
Stop looking for a man, an oppressor that can't save you. Stop looking for a nation that can't save you, and come to your house and you're like, come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. Come back to the law, statutes, and commandments.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
Brother, with ships, yeah, the Lord's going to bring you into Egypt with ships. If you don't understand what Egypt means, it means a house of, it means bondage, it means slavery. The Most High is going to bring the Israelites back into slavery again with ships, yeah?
By the way thereof I speak unto you, thou shalt see it no more again.
We've not seen our homeland. We call ourselves after other lands. Jamaicans, Africans, Asians, Indians, Americans. We call ourselves all these names apart from Israelites. We don't claim Israel as our homeland because it's invaded by them damn Israelis.
That's right.
We ain't gonna see our homeland from reaching.
And there shall ye be sold, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
What nation of people have been sold to another nation of people? The Most High said these are our enemies. We've been sold unto our enemies for what?
For bondmen and bondwomen.
For bondmen and bondwomen. We still have them bonds on us now. That's why we're still getting paid the least. The first hired and the last hired.
And no man shall buy.
And they're not going to pay us out of our reparations. They're not paying us out of our slavery. No man's going to buy us, no man's going to redeem us. There's only one way that we're going to redeem, and that's when the Messiah comes back in truth and sincerity, man. But before that happens, we have a mission to wake up our people. The so-called black, Native Americans, and the Indians, to wake up and you know the truth of the Israelite of the Bible, and that God chose you and loved you and preferred you over everybody.
Deuteronomy chapter 33 and verse 26. There is none like unto God of Jeshurun, who rideth upon the heaven in thy help, and in his excellence on the sky. The eternal God is thy refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms, and he shall thrust out
think we sing these songs in slavery? Sweet Lord, sweet chariot. Because the Most High is always what? It's always been protecting the Israelites. It's always been watching those guys.
Israel then shall dwell safe. Israel shall dwell safety alone.
Actually, at work, I'm taking her to bike stations, they're doing a great job.
Ah, okay. Listen, you're an Israelite of the Bible, keep the law, statutes, and commandments, right?
Israel then shall dwell in safety alone. The fountain of Jacob shall be upon a land of corn and wine. Also, his heavens shall drop down dew. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people, saved by the Lord Yahweh, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thine excellence. And thine enemy shall be found liars unto thee.
And the enemy shall be found what?
And thine enemy shall be found liars unto thee.
And that's all they've done is lies. They ain't shown no truth for anything that's going to matter because they're thinking all they've done is lies. The enemy does that. Only the enemy lies.
And thou shalt tread upon their high places.
Yeah, and we're going to tread upon their high places. We're going to trample their kingdom down. Through the spirit of Yahweh and your side. That's beautiful for you. As a local Negro, they are not understanding the Messiah. He's coming to save our people that are being persecuted in slavery to us because that persecution. To hear that of our power that's going to save me and mine, oh, that's beautiful to hear, man. I would love to have God to my people and be like, yo, you know that God's coming to save us. He don't care about these other people. Like, I've got that turning spirit, man. God's coming to save us. He don't care about these people. That's beautiful to hear. The only thing I'm not about the Nat Turner spirit is that I'm patiently waiting. Nat Turner was a sign for us in slavery. What the Most High wants to do with these people. That's why after that they gave us a slave Bible because they realized that this book is so powerful when we got it in the hand and the Most High put the spirit in us. Only Negroes, Latinos, and Seminole Indians can read this book and decipher this book. When they start keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, and this book becomes powerful. Me and the brothers had our Feast of Tabernacle, we were talking about the book of Eli. The one book they wanted was the Bible. Why? Because it governs every system. It has order. If this is meant to be a Christian country, it should be governed by order, but it's got no order. It's disorderly. What precept?
Step back, please. Lamentation. Lamentations chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
And that's what we always do as Negroes and Latinos. We look for a nation to save us. We look to white Jesus to save us, to Gringos to save us. Gringos not going to save us, man. Gringo put us in slavery. So why are we going to keep looking for somebody that's oppressed us to save us? You promised us, come over here, we're going to teach you white Jesus, and we're going to, not knowing that the slave ship was called Jesus. This is historical fact. You can go and look for yourself. The first slave ship that brought us over here was called Jesus. That's where they got us, and then they indoctrinated our children. They got our children, and then our children got with their doctrines and their beliefs. But the Most High, he had that was his plan to set. Now we're waking up. Get me Baruch chapter 2 and 29. Stop 29. Well,
Isaiah chapter 41 and verse 14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, O ye men of Israel.
yeah.
I will help thee, saith the Lord, Yahweh. Fear not, ye worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith the Lord Yahweh. and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, behold, I will make thee a new, sharp, crushing instrument having teeth, and thou shalt thrust the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in the Lord, and shalt glory in the Holy One of Israel.
And that's what the Most High is going to do with us, man. That's why the Most High said, don't fear, because He's got us. When we keep His laws, statutes, and commandments, He's going to give us that spiritual power to take over our people. The Most High said He's going to give us that power to take down this kingdom. We're going to be so mighty, they're going to be so shook that they're just going to start scattering. You know, like rats, when they get shook, they scatter. Boom, 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 boom. That's what these other nations, the oppressors, are going to do when they see the Israelites come back in power, man. They're going to see the Most High in us. Most High willing, me and my brothers up there, we get them spiritual powers, and the brothers that are labouring truth is Syria on the highways and byways, we get them spiritual powers. That these nations can see the Most High in us. And then they shoot, boom, 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 go in different directions. With the Hawashai, the same way he appeared to Nebuchadnezzar, Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego in the furnace. That's beautiful to us. That's what we hope for. We hope and pray for.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war.
The Most High says we are in battle axe and weapons of war. That's been proven many times in our captivity, how we fought back against our oppressors. How strong we are. They had to mentally get us. The only way they got us was through our children. And you know what Negroes are like when it comes, and Hispanics are like when it comes to our babies. Touch our babies, you touch your. But that's how the Most High is with us. So He's going to make us His battle axe and weapons of war. Read.
For with thee will I break in pieces the nations.
So He's going to use us to break in pieces the nations because they've had their dirty hands on us. Right now we're being humble. We're being a feeble man. But we're still yet this day in our captivity. But when that day comes, when the Most High sets us free, and the Messiah is there, it's going to be like none other days that's been upon this earth. No one's going to, it's going to be like nothing you've ever seen before. Read.
And with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
And that's what He's going to do. But when no one fought destroying kingdoms,
Right.
through David, through Jeremiah, Abraham,
Moses.
Noah, Moses. Look how many of our ancestors have destroyed nations. Joshua. Through the sacrifice.
Gideon.
Yahushua. Destroyed nations. That's how much power we have as Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, we almost destroyed the economy when that damn lockdown happened. Because we weren't buying. We almost destroyed the economy. Because of the so-called fact.
Manson Musa. Made it cripple the economy. Solomon crippled the economy.
Exactly that. It shows how powerful we are.
This is Romans chapter 9 and verse 17. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
So the same way the Most High raised up Pharaoh in his time is the same way He's rose up the so-called white man and the other nations in this time.
Just to make them know that the so-called blacks and Hispanics, when He rises us up, the ones that have been at the bottom are going to destroy these guys that think they're so powerful now.
Remember, when you chop the tree down, where do you start from? Chop the bottom, but the top falls first. So we're taking down your economy slowly from the bottom. How we do that? By waking up our people.
This is Revelation. This is Revelation chapter 18 and verse 21.
Bring it out.
And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence,
Thus with what?
thus with violence
Yeah.
shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Remember, that's into the sea. When you chuck a stone or a pebble in the sea, what does it do? It ripples out. And what happens to the ripples? They get bigger, man. And once it gets bigger, you got a tsunami. That's what's happening with the Israelites waking up. That's what's happening with our people. God's chosen people waking up. Starts off with a ripple effect in the house of David. When it starts to wake up, now it's waking up. Now it's waking up. Now it's got to the point where the Jewish lady is saying on TV, we should worry about what's going on in Palestine and on the Gaza Strip. We need to worry about those Negroes on the street that are preaching the Bible.
Right.
That's how big the ripple's got now. And you will not.
Burn the watch this.
Right, no, what exactly? Not just in America, but everywhere. Every time we come to combat, come and move emphasis on us. We're on that watch list. Because the Most High sent that millstone. And when he brings that tsunami, hey, it's gonna be a beautiful day.
This is Daniel chapter 2 and verse 42. And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken.
Exactly.
And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
We shall what?
Which shall never be destroyed.
So he's gonna set up a kingdom for the so-called. Bro, how beautiful is it to hear that? Can you imagine God said to you, I'm gonna set you up a kingdom. Yeah, I'm talking to you, my brother. God's gonna set you a kingdom that will never be destroyed for you and yours because of what you went through. You're dead. Ah, sorry. It's alright.
And the kingdom shall not be left to another people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
And it shall stand what?
And it shall stand forever.
That's forever, ever. The Most High is breaking down this kingdom from that one ripple. The iron and the clay are separating now, so they can't merge. They're fighting against. Get me out. You got me.
No, you left Baruch before. Baruch 2, that's it.
Hold that one. Get me. Satan consultation. Matthew chapter. I'm a bit rough.
This is
You got it? Yeah, bring it up. Then let's go.
This is Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation,
Yeah.
and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan,
Yeah.
he is divided against himself.
And that's what's happening. So when you got this itchy woman saying we should be worried about the Negroes on the street, but you're worrying about what's happening on the Gaza Strip, you're no longer coexisting with each other. Because one saying one thing, but the other person saying the other thing. But the Most High is letting it out there that he's coming. Like he raised up Pharaoh. He raised up that woman to say what she needed to say to let you know that he's coming. The Israelites are waking up right here.
And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself.
Yeah.
How shall then his kingdom stand?
It won't be it's gonna crumble from the foot. That's it. That was that the Greek mythology, the Achilles heel. That's it, but isn't it? Achilles. Your heel is gone. You can't stand. That great millstone, man. And it starts with that big full of threat.
The economy as well.
And the economy.
Goes into the merchants of Babylon. It starts crumbling from the inside. That's how they actually started with their policies, right? Their policies, they make the saints. The policies are crumbling against them. That's why you got them Einstein and all of these elites and that trying to look at Diddy and them thing there, because they're noticing that the same policies that they've got is policing them now. It's turning back on them.
Yeah.
Even though they wrote them. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 2 and verse 27.
Pick it up.
Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee.
There shall be what?
Able to do nothing against thee,
So look,
saith the Lord.
say look, we're here and we're always looking at our presence like, oh, we want that, I want the big car, the big house and all that. Our nation's always wanting that from looking at our presence. But the Most High said, don't be weary with them, don't go away, I'm giving you a whole kingdom.
That's right.
Just wait for me. That's what I'm asking. Keep my laws and commandments and wait for me. Because then the same people that you was envying are going to envy you and they ain't going to be able to do nothing about it.
Is that bad?
That's that. Apart from Lebanon, they're not sufficient to burn. Apart from they're not sufficient to burn.
They're not sufficient to burn. I think they're still going to
They're
get
going to catch a different smoke.
You know, like it's not sufficient to burn.
But
But it's gonna catch you.
You know? But that's what I'm saying. The most High is gonna do that for us, man. And this is
Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
so when everybody says, oh, John 3:16, God so loved the world.
Woe.
Why is that woe to the inhabitants of the earth
And of the sea.
and of the sea? So if you're coming on this John 3:16, why is God saying woe unto the earth? That means you other nations, you heathens that ain't Israelites, and the two birds that ain't keeping the law, woe, destruction unto you.
John 3:16 does mean woe unto the inhabitants of the earth.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't contradict. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
John 3:16 means woe to the inhabitants of the earth. You know, they look at it and it's
Context. Who's the world? So, yeah, woe to you, because that world is coming at point. I get it. See, that's beautiful, because the prophets are about understanding. Because we're one spirit, one body, one mind in Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, not in Christ. Not in a book, in a slave. But yeah, woe to you, man.
woe into the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath,
And then that's what it is. They're not angry. They're angry because their kingdom is fooling because of we're waking up.
Because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
Because his time is his doom clock is ticking. I know you don't one of them. And they like to say, you're one of them black Israelites. This stuff. Beautiful modest apparel, lots of things to do. You know?
You're one of those black.
Like, I know you. Like, don't talk with the Christians. Don't talk to them. Don't talk to them. You know, then you go Israelites.
They're going to read the Bible.
They're going to read the Bible to you. But ain't you a minister? Oh, you know, but
Expose us.
now they know they have a short time. Their doomsday clock is running out, sped up. See? Yeah, so it's gonna come down on us with great wrath. And to be honest, I'm pretty much prepared for that day. I pray that the Most High keeps me prepared for that day. That I can stick with His word. So when it comes, there's no flaws in me, man. There's no guile, there's no flaws. I can hold this word, the truth and security, to the day they put me into captivity, to the day I die. Because it's gonna happen. Because we're gonna get persecuted the way the Messiah got persecuted. That's the only thing about people. A lot of them, they say they want to carry the burden of Christ.
The dragon that he talks about in this could be another influence of the system in it, and that same woman that wants to hurt the Israelites for reading the scriptures. We go into Revelation 12 and 13. And when the dragon saw that he was cast onto the earth, God bless me, persecuted the woman which brought forth the man-child. Skipping to verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandment of God and having the testimony of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So that same dragon is that woman that, you know what I mean, that don't really want them Israelite men to be out there keeping them laws, statutes and commandments on the highways and hedges now.
We're at war now.
So that's the war that we're at now in Revelations 12, guys.
Exactly that. And that's what, and that, get me Revelations 2 and 10.
And the dragon is it's not just that physical, there's also a spiritual vibe to it, because brothers could be falling away from the truth, leaving brothers, going off into their own individual vibes.
Exactly, getting caught up in the
world and forgetting your how about Yahweh Shai.
It's a constant battle that the Most High is putting us through. But through everything we go through as Negroes, we've always gone through trials and tribulation, hardships.
Remember what they say, your actions speak
louder than your words.
So when you're out on the highways, when it says go forth out onto the highways and edges,
and take them to the Bible,
that is the action. That's the action you're showing the Most High. You know? Even these ladies, they're coming up. They're not just sitting at home and they're doing things about it. Like when you see the Muslims wearing their dresses. You know what it is to walk around wearing them, people looking at you wearing a dress. I know how brothers thought when they first put the fringes on. You know what I mean? People looking at them like, what's that on your clothes? And these are the things where you got to get rid of this worldly mindset and deal with the spiritual aspects of it. Why are you spiritually dealing with these things? And that's why the dragon's going to affect you in different ways.
No. That quick testimony, when I first put these fringes on, I remember I rocked them to work one time. I was a baby, rocked them to work one time. And he even wished at me, oh, why you got 30 tassels on? But I'm moving I'm like, nah, this is like cussing to my ancestors, like you're disrespectful. But I had that still in me. And when she felt that from me, she was like, I didn't know. I was like, yeah, so mind what you're saying, you know. But it's because of the actions that I knew what these meant, and I knew what it meant to the law, statutes and commandments, I wasn't having it. But they see when he sees us in a different light, they have a different approach to it. So that's the same way we have to be as Israelites coming back to the law, statutes and commandments. When you start coming into this light, when you accept your nationality, your heritage. Yeah, so
John 7 verse 4. For there is no man that doth anything in secret, and he himself seeketh to be known openly. If thou do these things, show thyself to the world.
If I'm going to come out here and I'm going to teach the law, statutes, and commandments to wake up the so-called black Native Americans, coming up Indians, I'm going to keep law, statutes, and commandments. I'm going to show my works. I'm going to show my diligence to the world. Not because I want to do it, because I've been commanded to do it. And yeah, a part of me does want to do it. Why don't I want to wake up? Why should I not want to wake up my people?
Right.
To tell them that they're royalty because I'm coming to this. So yeah, I want to do this too. But I'm also commanded to do so. Because the Most High has chosen me to do it. He's chosen my brothers to do it.
Black.
And we're not black.
Not black.
We're not black Hebrews, we're Hebrew Israelites.
Brown. This is wisdom of Solomon.
Bring it out.
Hey, Solomon. This is wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse 16. I'll start at 15. To think, therefore, upon her is perfection of wisdom. So to think upon these laws and commandments. Right? So yeah, to think upon the fringes.
To think upon doing the work, coming out in the highways and byways, teaching. Wisdom. Wise words.
You don't think upon this thing. And whoso watcheth for her shall quickly be without care.
Cares of his
Care
word.
as well.
You watch for wisdom, the Most High, He will give you what you need in that time. And that will be the wisdom. Nothing else is gonna matter. You might be hungry. The Most High says, read the scripture, that's food, boom. You spiritually hungry.
And not even that. We don't care of this world, but all of the eyes that watch us, we realise what their cares are. It's not the same cares like we are. That's why when we see brothers with fringes on, we salute them. And they're teaching on the highways and hedges, we salute them. Because we're all on that different mindset of what this world is about. So we can't see a brother and grudge him or anything. Is that something about this?
Beautiful.
Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 16. For she goeth about seeking with such as are worthy of her.
So that's the way that many called a few are chosen to from me. My sheep hear my voice, and I have chosen them. That's when the wisdom starts coming out. The Most High he uses us to prophesy. The word hit you, spirit touches you, wisdom is called upon you.
And even as as in a woman. Some women, they go around, they don't just get any, they look for a certain man they like.
Exactly.
It's got to be a certain height, certain weight, certain build, certain money in his account. You know what I mean? Like, even Israelites, what's your spiritual account?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Some spiritual Israelite women don't want to just be with any Israelite man. They want to know that he's steadfast, he's diligent, you know?
Balance, it's not balance.
Yeah, he's diligent in his work. That's the same with the whole side, man, with the woman of wisdom, man.
Yeah.
That's how she grabs on. Exactly. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and 16. For she goeth about seeking such as are worthy of her. Showeth herself favorably unto them in the ways, and meeteth them in every port. For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline.
The desire of what?
The desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love.
Exactly.
And love is keeping of her laws, and giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption.
Right.
And incorruption maketh us near unto God.
Exactly.
So
So that's
when
what
you
we,
tell a woman, don't wear trousers, that's men's clothes, that's an abomination. You're not near unto God, you're near unto Babylon. Because Babylon showed you that that's what a woman. When your man don't have a beard on his face,
bring that, get that.
same thing. I want to go to work.
Bring that, bring that law right that you just mentioned that the woman on the job.
I want to go to work. You know, I want a beard on. Because you're you're not close to the Most High and keeping the laws. You're close to Babylon because they want you to have no beard.
I need to trim. I need to save up my beard and look like a good boy for work. I need to look appealing. Why are you appealing to the oppressor when God finds your beard appealing? I'd rather appeal to the Most High than appeal to man. It makes sense to me. When everybody wants to say, oh, thank God, then teaching God, that's showing him faith and gratitude. Deuteronomy chapter 22:5, yeah.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5.
Bring it out.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Now, if you're somebody that loves God and preaches God and wants to keep God's love, you will listen to these laws.
That's right.
Because the Messiah didn't come and do away with the laws. Get me first
Beautiful dresses.
get me First John chapter yeah. Exactly. Dress in headband. First John chapter 2 and verse 7. Yeah. Hold this. Because remember, the Messiah didn't come to do away with the laws. If he was teaching anything, he was teaching out the laws. So we have to hold these laws. And that's where wisdom comes in when you start holding the laws. That's when you start seeking who she may want to covet.
1 John chapter 2 and verse 7. I write no new commandment unto you, but an old commandment.
But a what?
But an old commandment.
And the Messiah says, I don't write a new commandment for you. Why am I going to? I write an old commandment. Because God don't change. So the Messiah is not going to change. He's not going to change God's laws. Because he loves wisdom. That's why he was without sin. That's why wisdom dwells with him.
That's right.
So why would a man that loves the Most High want to change the laws and say to you, you can put on the damn trousers or you can cut the beard for work? He'll be a hypocrite then.
That's right.
Then he'll be flawed. But he's a man without sin.
Not close.
Without the flaws. With no guile.
This is 1 John chapter 2 verse 7.
Read, King.
Brethren, I write no new commandment unto you, but an old commandment,
Yeah.
which he had from the beginning.
From the when?
From the beginning.
So from even down to Noah's time. Even down to Adam's time. Even there is laws have been there from the ground up.
The old commandment is the word which ye had heard from the beginning.
The old commandment is the word that you had from the beginning.
From Noah.
From Abraham, from Adam, Noah, Shem, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. The laws have not changed.
Moses.
And Moses,
Messiah.
the Messiah. All the prophets, the law has never changed. So now we're giving you an old law. Read it again, please. Because it's an old law.
This is Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
That is the old law. The woman should not wear that pertaining unto a man.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Man should not be wearing, men should not be wearing women's clothes. That's cross-dressing and shit.
Mad.
Don't be doing that. That's a law from old.
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
You just become an abomination unto the Lord. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's why wisdom does not want to dwell with you, because she is not substitute on the blessing of sin. I'm just on to paraphrase, but the brother's going to bring it out. So you can understand what we are saying. It's in the Bible. It's not our own words. The Bible tells us this.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Love righteousness, ye that be judges of the earth.
Yeah.
Think of the Lord with a good heart and in simplicity of heart seeking.
No.
Verse 4. For in a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter.
Into what?
A malicious soul wisdom shall not enter.
And we just read in Wisdom of Solomon who wisdom goes to seek. The ones that keep that strive to keep the law, that's the commandments, that's how you fill your mouth. Don't dwell in a malicious soul.
Nor dwell in a body that is subject unto sin.
So if you are sinning, this is why we have repentance. We have to repent daily. To wash that blood of our own blood of our hands. We have a grace period. The same way that the heathens have a time frame, a time period, and it's almost up. It's the same way our grace period is almost up.
1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whoso committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
Now show me. Now let's get the love of God. Because that's the sin. To transgress the laws, and we know that the laws is the laws of old. We read that.
1 John chapter 5 and 3. For this is the love of God,
So this is how you show the love for God.
that we keep His commandments,
We keep His commandments. That's the laws as well. Yeah.
and His commandments are not grievous.
And they're not grievous. He commanded us to keep His laws. That's His commandment. It's not grievous.
Babylon makes it.
Babylon makes it grievous. But there's no time making substitute that we can do it. Like it's easy for the brothers to keep Sabbath day because the brothers have working conditions that the Most High given us to be able to keep Sabbath day. We can keep 100% material garments because the Most High given us wisdom and knowledge and understanding to seek out 100% garments, fringes.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 3. For all nations have drunk the wine of the wrath of her fornication,
Wow.
and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. The merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Yeah.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying,
Saying what, King?
come out of her, my people,
And that's what we're trying to tell the social black state Americans and the Indians to do. Come out of Babylon. Come out of my people. Read.
that ye be not partakers of her sins.
Don't get caught up in her folly because it's soon to be destroyed.
That's right.
And if you keep getting caught up with it, you're going to be destroyed with it. Read.
And that ye receive not of her plagues.
There you go.
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
The sins have reached to the Most High where the Messiah is saying, I've long time held my peace. I just want to get down and start slicing. Like, come on, you just read a commandment about not wearing women's garments, man.
For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God have remembered her iniquities.
God has remembered what she's done to the local black people and every single Indian, man.
Reward her even as she rewarded you.
So all
And
of
double unto her, double according to her works.
So everything that she's done to us, we have to move back on those. The slavery, the persecution. Not even we're not even going to lie and be deceitful. We're going to do the opposite. We're going to tell the truth. Yeah? We're going to tell the truth and destroy it.
In the cup which she hath filled, fill unto her double.
And what we're going to do it in double. We're going to recompense it. So we're coming with a force to be that not to be recompensed. So when the Messiah comes back, they ain't going to want to fight it. But these heathens are so proud that they're going to go into it.
This is 1 Maccabees chapter 3 verse 20.
Bring it out.
They come against us in much pride and iniquity to destroy us and our wives and children and to spoil us. But we fight for our lives and our laws.
Yeah, that's what we do. We fight for our lives and our laws.
Wherefore the Lord himself will overthrow them before our face. And as for you, be ye not afraid of them.
And we're not going to be afraid. So we're out here to say to the so-called black Native American Seminole Indians, it's time to wake up. This is the month now, if you want to use it with the heathen, to learn your history, man. We're going to only learn it from brothers that understand our history. It's time to wake up now. What's your nationality? You're from where? Trinidad and Tobago. You know what that means? You know what it means? It means it's Trinidad and Tobago. It's the passport. You know what is? You know when we went to slavery? The reason why they call it Trinidad and Tobago because it's the tobacco where tobacco is stolen. It is. Do your history. This is Black History Month. Huh? That what it means. What does it mean? What is Tobago? Come here for a moment. What's the tobacco? I've got big things. I've got big things. But yeah. Now on that note, I'm going to pass it on to the next cycle research. I'm going to give all praises, honor and glory unto Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, and I hope people are edified. Hi, Bishop!
Go on, Yeshua.
Man. That was mighty from the brother. Give me Exodus 16:26. Give me Jeremiah 30 and 17. Man, that was mighty from the brother, man. What the part that I loved when your icon was bringing out the word for Yahweh Hashem Mashiach Yahushua, making up our people. Is that our people we look for this nation and as we look for this nation, they're poisoning us. This nation is like a damn snake. You gotta be careful. Alright?
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 15 and verse 26. And said, if thou wilt diligently hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, and what that spirit that right and his sight, and will give ear to his commandments and to all his statutes, I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, for I am Yahweh that healeth thee.
The Most High healed us, man. Alright? The Most High can heal you, man. You just gotta follow these laws and statutes and commandments. Alright? And that's when it says wisdom, she will look for you. That's what, when she finds you, that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna nurture you. Alright? Give you the healing. Give you the understandings, alright? Things will come your way in the right spiritual vibration. It doesn't have to be just money all the time. It could just be a roof over your head and some clothes on your back, food in your belly. You know? Right? Wherever you get it in the way the Most High moderately gives it to you, man. Alright, when you check the books of Jonah, the books of Job, alright? See the walks of how Elijah walked. They weren't money orientated, but these men, they're remembered for years and years. Alright? Because that name holds more value.
This is book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 17. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord.
Because why is the Lord saying he's going to give us health and restore us? Because we broke the covenant. There's passages that say that we're going to have joints that are going to be, you know what I mean, out of place and wounded and that. You know, when you wake up, you got to see a chiropractor, you got to click. You go, yeah, you're living in a place where you need healing now. Alright, the processed foods, plastic, everything, cancers, ending up in places you never thought before. Alright, the sky, quote unquote chemtrails. Alright? There's things going on in this world, man. And we have to be seeking this healing. Read, finish that off.
Because they call thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after.
We're Zion, but no one don't care about us. No one don't want to help Trinidad and Tobago. Who's ready? Who's ready saying, let's go help the Trinidadians? No one, man. No one ain't seeking after you guys, man. Right? They're going there to go use your island or their island as a tourist attraction and a money endorsements, business endorsements. No one ain't seeking after you. They're hoping that you get to work to build the economy. But the Most High said He's going to make it crash, as you read earlier on, in the Revelations. The merchants of the earth, great millstone is going to destroy these merchants.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 21 and verse 7. Therefore the people came to Moses and said, We have sinned, for we have spoken against Yahweh and against thee. I pray unto Yahweh that he take away the serpent from us.
So yeah, man. We're asking God, the Most High, to take away the serpent away from us. Take this damn snake away. Alright? Read.
And Moses prayed for the people. And Yahweh said unto Moses, Take thee a fiery serpent and set it upon a pole. And it shall come to pass that everyone that is bitten, when he look upon it, shall live. And Moses made a serpent of brass and put it upon a pole. And it came to pass that if a serpent had bitten anyone of any man, when he beheld the serpent of brass, he lived.
He lived, man. Alright? So that's what it was. That serpent, they got poisoned, man, by the snake. Israel is right now, we're in that mindset, man. We're in that, that's why John 3:16 makes so much sense when you understand as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, man. Our people are poisoned by the snake. The snake meaning his wicked Babylon system. The snakish ways. And that's why it says the dragon. So the dragons are went to war with the woman and the woman of wisdom and her children. That woman of wisdom is this law, statutes, and commandments. And the children are the ones that are going to abide by it. That's the Hebrew Israelites, the so-called blacks and Hispanics. Right? Our God of the Israelites, the God of Israel, that's going to save the Israelites. Save the Negroes, save the Hispanics, man.
It says Psalms chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born.
The wicked go astray as soon as they're born. I will never trust a Cushite, a Philistine, a Chemite, Amalekites, Elamites, Moabites, Japhites. I'm not trusting them. Because they go astray as soon as they be born. I don't trust my friend, man. I don't even trust my friend. Understand? I only trust Yahweh Bashim Mashiach Yahushua. And he will put the right people around me. That's how I have to go. You can't even trust no one. They'll let you down. Say, bro, get here for 10 o'clock. Man's there at 12. Alright? Because you can't trust him, man. Yahweh's the one that will get him there for 10 o'clock. Rich?
As soon as they be born, speaking lies.
The wicked go astray as soon as they be born, speaking what?
Speaking lies.
Speaking lies, man. That's what we read in Deuteronomy, right? They're lies, man. We're going to find them out for their lies, man. Alright, Rich?
Their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
Their poison is like the serpent. Like the serpent that we read in Numbers. These people, these wicked people, when they speak poisonous. Read.
They are like the deaf
Adam.
adder that stoppeth her ear.
Yeah, they're like a viper, man. They're like a king cobra, man. You can't trust them serpent people, man. They're wicked. The wicked go astray as soon as they're born. That's why when Isaac saw Esau eat it, he's like, damn, it's a waste, man. As soon as he was born, Isaac was like, this damn is a snake, man. Poisonous, man. Don't trust. That's how the Caucasian man is. He's a snake. Goes in any country with his backpack, like Indiana Jones, and steals people's precious artifacts, man. Puts it in a museum in a glass and say we conquered them because we took their artifacts. We went to Africa, stole their people. They can't check nothing.
And because it's so long ago, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is bones, this is ancient artifacts, it don't matter. That's where the ancestors wanted it to be. They made a great tomb, made traps so you don't get there, but they still do the jumping on Lara Croft Tomb Raiders. They can't stay at home, man, because they're snakes, man. They slither, right, like a damn snake, like a serpent. Liars. Saying, no, we found it first. Damn liar. Didn't find nothing, man. That belongs to our ancestors, man. Get out of our home. Go find your damn Caucasian, Caucasus Mountain, cave rocks, and go back to your cave, man. Like the Flintstones, man. Coming into our damn country and putting stuff in a museum. Animals. Trees. Look at Las Vegas. Look at Hollywood, man. Palm trees. That comes from that. They don't palm trees in damn LA, man. You steal the trees, you steal the animals, you steal people. Because our last names, last time I checked, we got Caucasian last names. Right? We don't have so-called African last names. These lot are wicked, man. They're serpents. Don't ever forget them. Always remember what your ancestors went through. Because what have they done to pay it back? Have they said, oh, put me in a chain, there, have a go, you don't have a go. Put me on a boat, you don't have a go. Yeah, we want to go. I want to go at locking you up in chains and whipping you lot up for a minute. I want to have a turn. Because my ancestors, they're crying. And we're still in Babylon here crying out in this wicked place. Read Isaiah chapter 14. The Bible says we're going to have a turn. Alright? This wicked serpent. We need healing from these people, man.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1.
Read.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob,
The Lord is going to have mercy on his people, the Negroes and Hispanics. Read.
and will yet choose Israel,
He's going to choose us. Read.
and set them in their own land.
He's going to put us in our home. That's why they're not the real Israelites. They're Israelis. That's not their land. He's going to set us in our own land. Read.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
And these damn Caucasian men, these Indian men, all of you are going to come and be joined with us. Read.
And they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob.
They already cleave unto us. They already want to be like us. See the Justin Bieber, the Justin Timberlakes, the Elvis Presleys. You want to be like us. You steal our stuff, man. Right? You steal all our music, all our artists. Right? Read.
And the people shall take them and bring them into their place.
And the Most High said he's going to use us to take you. Right? Read.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord.
And we're going to possess you like how we possess trains. Or like how we possess knife and fork. Right? We're going to just possess you, right? Like your art.
For servants and for handmaids.
And you're going to be our slaves. You're going to be the the so-called blacks and Hispanic man's slaves. The servants and handmaids. When we say fan my son, he's feeling hot, you better start fanning until it blows at the degrees you like. Alright? Great.
And they shall take them captive, whose captive they were.
Who's what?
Whose captive they were.
So we're gonna have you in captivity because we was in your captivity. We was on slave ships. We was in the cotton fields. We was damn in London, damn nursing your people after the world wars. Fighting your world wars.
Absolutely.
They don't even put that part up there. How many millions of Negroes and Hispanics they had in the fields, in the villages.
And they shall take them captive, whose captive they were.
Really?
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
We're going to rule over our oppressors.
We're still
oppressed. Tell me what Negro ain't oppressed in the ghetto. You're not living it large because you got a little BMW. You know what I mean? Oh, I just bought a Mercedes. I'm living it large. I got a V8 engine. Life's nice. Life's nice now.
Guys, may I ask you something?
Ask away. Italian.
No, I'm not Italian.
Right.
I'm from Poland.
Polish. You're a real Caucasian here. The Polish mountains. You see?
I'm mixed, but yeah.
Yeah,
Noah had 3 sons, yeah?
Yeah, go
Ham,
on.
Shem, and Japheth, correct?
What about it?
And from what I understand is that Ham is the father of all the Europeans. Japheth is the father of all the Jewish people and
Wait, say that again.
Asians.
Say
Yeah?
Ham is what?
Sorry. Japheth is the father of the Europeans. Shem of the Jewish and the Asians.
The Asians, yes.
And Ham of the Africans. Is it not?
Yeah.
So why?
We are Shem.
You are Shem.
We're Shemites, yeah. We're not African.
So who is the sons of Ham?
Cushites, Ethiopians, right? Rwandans, Somalis. These are the sons of Ham. Nilotic Kenyans, all that. We're nothing like this. We are the sons of Shem. Abraham. Sons of Abraham. Isaac and Jacob. Why?
So you calling yourself Israel?
Give me the book of Genesis. Yeah, we are Israel, yeah. Genesis 25 and 23. Let's read, let's show you something.
This is the book of Genesis chapter 25 and verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
2 nations. So there's Abraham, Isaac. Isaac's having children. And 2 nations. Abraham has sons, Ishmael, Isaac. Ishmael are the Arabs. You agree? Yeah. Alright? Alright. So yeah. 2 nations are in thy womb.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
So these people is all time. So these are going to be the birth of nations. So one will be the Lord.
And one people shall be stronger than the other people.
So one people are going to be really strong. You can tell they're strong because when you watch boxing, when you watch MMA, these guys are always winning the fights. Right? Niggas. They're always stronger than any other nation. Whether it's basketball, whether it's athletics, whether it's football, tennis. We are the strong ones, right?
And the elder shall serve the younger.
And the elder child that came out first with their twins. So the ones that come out first is going to serve the stronger one, but that come out second. Read.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. The first came out red.
The first one came out red.
All over like a heavy garment. And they called his name Esau.
So you're red. You're red. You're not white. You're not brown. You're classified as in the Bible, you're classified as the red people. Alright? And hairy, you're a damn hairy guy. Your back's hairy, your damn chest